Honest Advent, Chapter 18, With. Revelation 22, 1 and 2. Then the angel showed me a river with the water of life, clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb. It flowed down the center of the main street. On each side of the river grew a tree of life, bearing 12 crops of fruit. The leaves were used for medicine to heal the nations. I was discussing future schedules with a very pregnant photographer friend of mine, and in the middle of our conversation, she blurted out, "Well, there's a baby coming, and there's nothing I can do about it." It was meant as a joke, but it hit me deep, because what she was also saying was, my life is going to change no matter what. In that conversation, what she was alluding to was that a new human was forming, maturing, growing inside of her. And one day it would eventually work its way out and be with the world we all know and live in. On that day, the lives of my friend and her husband would be irrevocably changed. For the better, they hoped. But her statement revealed a truth unfolding right now for all of us. There are many powers, forces, presences that impact our lives daily, and there's nothing we can do to stop that impact. For example, cosmically, the sun will burn out all of its hydrogen approximately 5 billion years from now, and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't take it personally, it's just the nature of stars. On a smaller scale, though, the seasons change outside of our control, and toddlers turn into teenagers, and you get uncontrollable giggles at inappropriate times. A song that holds a personal history for you pops on the radio, and suddenly you feel sad. You get blindsided by a distracted driver on a Thursday. You get caught in the rain with all the groceries still in the car. You experience a holy moment. Your hair turns gray. Your parents die. The sun rises. You fall in love. There is so much we don't have control over, and it will change us no matter what. What we do have is the agency to respond to these forces, the ability to decide how we are going to let them change us for better or for worse. A baby named Jesus came, and there's nothing you can do about it, but you do have the agency to respond to that coming, which is partly why I think you are reading this book. Sometimes I think insecurity in religion can make this coming into a needless membership sign-up opportunity. Baby Jesus came. Do you believe it, or do you not? But I think the deeper question we can contemplate in this season is this: does God want to change us for the better or for the worse through the gift of this incarnation, through the gift of God with us? And if for the better, how so? The answer to how we change for the better is found in the word with. My friends are changed, yes, because of a baby, but they are changed for the better because that child will be with them throughout their lives. They will give to her, and she will give to them. They will nourish her, and she will nourish them. They will grow by her, and she will grow by them. They are irrevocably changed for the better because of her being with them. There's a prophetic word about the coming Messiah in the book of Isaiah that says, "Out of the stump of David's family will grow a shoot. Yes, a new branch bearing fruit from the old root." It's a delightful visual, a new life emerging from something that had been cut down, and it fits beautifully in the overarching metaphor of a tree at the heart of union with God. Remember, in ancient context, you received nourishment from trees. There were no grocery store, save for trees, where you could squeeze all of the avocados to find the ripest one. The symbol of the tree is the symbol of sustaining life. The Genesis story has a tree at the center of the garden whose fruit gives life to all who eat it. And then, in the very last chapter of the vision of Revelation, there is a tree whose fruit is used for the healing of everyone. From the beginning to the very end, the symbol of the tree in our midst is the promise of sustaining life everlasting. That tree is always with us. Change will come, but it is not absent from life-giving connection. How wondrous it is to contemplate in this season that the tree of life was at one time connected to another tree of life. That this symbiotic witness gloriously proclaims we will never have to do transformation alone. May you see that you never have to do it alone.